Hey guys, it's still Pride, I guess. So I figured, why not do a Pride Month event? I really wanted to do something for a few other holidays. I wanted to do something for Black History Month, but I completely forgot about it. And there was a few other like annual events that I really wanted to do event ideas on, but I just completely forgot about it. So I'm gonna do one for Pride. I know it's like late in the month and Pride's almost over, but it's still technically Pride Month, so why not? Obviously, we won't be getting this event this year, but this could be a nice event to get next year for Pride Month. Obviously, this is a mini update. I think I might be sticking with mini updates as of late, just because they're easier to do. And yeah, this is a sequel to the Pride 2019 event. And it's basically a second Working Moms event, essentially. So yeah, let's get into it. So it's Pride Month, and the annual drag queen competition is on the way. Marge is eager to enter once more and asks Homer if he wants to too, but Homer isn't bothered this time around. Marge invites everyone around, but Penelope's hair is a mess. Obviously, Penelope cruising is Julio's drag mantra. She's stressed. She can't go like this, and Mel's bone is stuck in his hair. Mel is heartbroken too, so he make Marge try to fix hair and make Homer laze about, and this will not the event. Obviously, the currency for this event will be blow dryers. Awesome. Let's get into it. So, there's going to be a super premium item, and this is mainly based off the Lullaby Barney, Big Baby Barney tie-in. I really like the fact that it was a building character, and this one is very similar. Same colour building as well. And this would be the Perm Bank with Amado. Now, Amado? Is that how you say it? And obviously this would be $8.99, cash or cash or dollars or pounds, and it would come with a tray of donuts. Now, Amado is not like confirmed to be gay. And the main reason I put him in here is because this event is kind of like a hairstylist event as well. It kind of doubles up as both a Pride event and also like a hair event, like a not barber, but like a hairstylist event. So that's the main reason I decided to add him. But he is kind of the prototype Julio. Like before Julio, this guy kind of was the prototype flamboyant guy. Now, obviously, we don't know he's gay because obviously he's just because he's flamboyant doesn't mean he's gay, and just because he's kind of the prototype to Julio doesn't mean he himself is gay too. And these are all true. These are all true things. It's very possible he's not, but it's cool anyway because I already have like the hairstylist tie in anyway, so he already ties in as is, in my opinion. So I don't think it's a big deal. Plus, they don't have to like mention his sexuality in the dialogue. They don't have to. I mean, and they always could as well. They could always confirm it. But they've done stuff like before with, for example, Wolf the Bounty Hunter and Daisy McGunnan, where obviously like they confirm that those two used to be a thing or something. So, I mean, there'd be no harm in saying that. No, yeah, this guy is gay. So yeah, whatever. Moving on. And the store for this event is going to be Shot in the Face Photo Studios with Penelope cruising for 150 donuts. So obviously this is Julio. This would be a costume for Julio, and I know Julio is a premium character. I assume they could probably do a bundle as well, so you get a bundle with both Julio and Penelope cruising and Shot in the Face Photo Studios. But that's the main reason why I've got it there in the premium. It made more sense just because Julio's not a permanent character, so makes sense for that to be the store item. And yeah, just like with the Duffman, the Lady Duffman bundle they can do with the Duffman, the Duffbury, and Lady Duffman. They could do a similar bundle with Julio, the Shot in the Face Studios, and Penelope cruising. Because I don't think Julio comes with a building. Or is it him or Grady who comes with the village? Oh, I actually forget. Does he come with the village? Oh, maybe he does. Maybe they couldn't do a bundle. But whatever. Regardless, I think this should be the premium thing, so costume for Julio. And if you're wondering about the building, Shot in the Face Photo Studios is where Julio used to work before they kind of made him the permanent sort of hairstylist. You know, the typical, stereotypical gay hairstylist, which, yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is the business he owned before, so I think it's a decent combo. Moving on. Marge is unable to sort out Mel and Penelope's hair, and they curse her out. Homer asks what's going on, and they explain it, and he helps out, and he's able to fix both of their bad hair. Penelope and Mel are more than grateful and tell Homer he should do this full time. Drag queens would be flocking to him for his hairstyles. So you make Homer be a hairstylist, make Penelope show off her new hairstyle, make Mel show off new hairstyle, make Marge thank Homer, earn blow dryers, and you will unlock Are We Here Yet? So like I said, this kind of doubles up as both a tie-in for Working Moms and also a tie-in for the episode which I've just forgot the name of. So it's the episode where Homer basically opens up a hair salon. And there's not really much in that episode anyway that they can add apart from this building. So I figured it's a good event to pair this one up with. And I know it kind of like takes away... I don't think it takes away from the pride. I've tied it in quite nicely, you know, with the whole... hairstyles in drag races are a big thing. So I think it makes sense. And it's a way to involve Homer in the event as well. So, yeah, I think it's a nice tie-in. So, Are We Here Yet with... is the first thing. So Queen Shanty visits Homer saying she doesn't appreciate the amazing hairdos he's been doing on both Mel and Penelope. She wants to win that Drag Queen of the Year award and will not have those two stand in her way. Homer stands up to Queen Shanty, saying he'll always do what's best for his clients, and they're going to destroy you in that competition at PF Wang's. Yes, I have to tie in PF Wang's. So you make Homer cheer on his clients, make Penelope and Mel perform, make Marge perform, and you will earn blow dryers, and you'll unlock PF Wang's. So yeah, this will be a building. Obviously, it's a gay club, and you know we don't know if drag goes on in there, but drag tends to happen at gay clubs anyway, so I think it's a nice way to tie it in. Obviously, Draggle Rock's already been added, and there's no other drag clubs I'm aware of anyway. I did search. There's no other drag clubs that are known of in Springfield, so I have to go with the next best thing, which is a gay club. So, yeah, PF Wang's. It's a pretty funny name. Cool looking building, so could be a pretty awesome one to get in there. Queen Shanty tells Homer that poor old Marge will have to miss out on her next Tupperware meeting, thanks to him. Homer calls her out. This is a low blow. But Queen Shanty says it can all be avoided if Homer is willing to mess up Penelope and Mel's hair before the next big event. Lisa tells Homer not to do it, but Homer can't bear to see Marge upset. She loves her Tupperware. So you make Homer mess up his client's hair, make Lisa be disappointed, make Marge enjoy swapping Tupperware, and make Mel and Julio get bad haircuts. And this will and obviously earn blow drivers, and this will unlock Queen Mel as a costume for Sideshow Mel. Now again, Sideshow Mel is, just like Julio, is a premium character. However, the difference is Sideshow Mel at the very least is a permanent premium character. So if you don't own Sideshow Mel and you get this in the prize track, what would happen is the costume would just go into your storage until you eventually get Sideshow Mel. Now, I don't think it should be, like, Sideshow Mel should be added with it. I don't think that's necessary. I think if it's a character that's like not permanent, then I agree that they probably should be unlocked in the prize track. But for a premium character who's not like, you know, who's you can buy at any time, I think it's fair just to have Queen Mel be like almost like a bonus extra thing that you can get, you know, like a bonus extra costume. Because Queen Shanty is going to be the final prize, so you're already getting a character anyway. So yeah, Queen Mel is a costume. Go in your inventory if you don't have it. Have Mel, and then eventually you can save up donuts and get Sideshow Mel and his costume. Thanks to Homer sabotaging their hair, both Mel and Penelope are knocked out of the drag queen competition, leaving just Queen Shanty and Marge. Queen Shanty tells Homer he must now wreck Marge's hairstyle. If not, she will ban Marge from the Tupperware for good. Homer says no, not a chance. He refuses. He's going to make Marge's hair amazing. So you make Homer style Marge's hair, make Marge have her hairstyle, make Penelope and Mel weep over losing, earn blow dryers, and you unlock the Tupperware house, which of course is here. So this is the only non-character costume that item from the episode, the Working Moms episode, that appears, and this is the house where Homer kind of confronts Marge. And I'm just calling it the Tupperware house because that's basically what they were doing. It was like a fancy... it was a fancy party for Tupperware. So Tupperware house, I think it works. And in the future, I think this could come with Queen Shanty. So obviously they tend to do this, or they sometimes do this with characters that are in the prize track, like characters and build. They'll sometimes pair the character with a building when they're re-added. And I think this would be a nice building to pair Queen Shanty with. I figured Queen Shanty made sense as the prize track instead of... Initially, I had it the other way around, so the Tupperware and Queen Shanty were in the store. But then it didn't make sense for Julio to be a prize, because he's like a very limited time premium character. So yeah, Tupperware House is there. Anyway, Marge and the Queen Shanty go head-to-head to battle in the drag queen competition, and the winner is Amando for the amazing work on Queen Shanty's hair, and Homer for that amazing work on Marge. So you make Homer accept his award, make Amando accept his award. I'm probably saying that wrong. There's probably a correct way to say it. Make Marge feel cheated, and you earn blow dries, and you unlock Queen Shanty. It's a full playable character. And honestly, obviously this is RuPaul's character. Queen Shanty should have been added for the Working Moms event. I do like all 3 costumes and all, but to be honest, I do think it's a missed opportunity that Queen Shanty wasn't added in that event. So I think this would be a cool way to add Queen Shanty in the event. And I know that there is those 2 other drag queens. I think one's like Adam's Apple something, and I forget the other one's name. But to be honest, they're very minor, two minor characters, and I can't fit both of them in unless I added them as a 2-in-1. Doesn't really make sense to add them as a 2-in-1 in my opinion, just because they got such long names as well. I think that would become an issue. So yeah, I've decided to not include them. Anyway, moving on. Marge tells Homer that now he has an award for his hairstyling. Maybe he should do it full time, but he decides he'll come back for Pride Month next year. But for now, he's going to hang up his blow dryer. So you make Homer close the shop and make Marge practice for next year's drag show. And that's the end of the event. So let's look at some tasks and animations. So for Armando, whatever the heck his name is. I know I probably should have looked. Offer free cuts for 60 minutes. This will be him outside of his store. He'll have like the little barber's chair down, and maybe he'll hold a sign that just says free haircuts. Struggle to pay bills for 4 hours. That will be in his what was it called? The perm bank. Give out discounted haircuts for 8 hours. That'll be the perm bank. Fix malfunctioning hairdryer for 12 hours. This will be a blow dryer, I should call it. It's American. Basically, he'll have a blow dryer, and he'll be essentially trying to fix it. It'll be like sparking and stuff. Maybe it'll like set on fire or something, and he'll just be like trying his best to fix it. And then spread rumors about other hair salons for 24 hours. That will be, it could be anywhere really. Community center, maybe. Town hall, maybe. So my idea for his quest line was that basically there's so many goddamn hair salons in Springfield now that he physically can't survive, with all the competition. And you can throw in you could probably have like a cameo with Jake the Barber. You could probably have, you'd have Julio in there. You can have Homer in there with his hair salon. All these people with their hair salons, and it's putting poor him out of business. And then we have Penelope cruising, so we have a date with Mr. Burns for 60 minutes. So honestly, I think this could be kind of similar to the comic book guy Agnes date animation. Just Penelope and Mr. Burns just walking around the town. Yeah, honestly, just that. I think it could be kind of funny. Obviously, we see it in the episode as well, so it relates to the character or to the costume. Argue with Smithers for 4 hours. This will be him and Smithers at Burns' house. Run Shot in the Face for 8 hours. That will be at Shot in the Face photo studio. Take scandalous pictures for 12 hours. So this will be outside of Shot in the Face photo studios, and yeah, just be Penelope with the like a camera taking pictures. Really, I guess there could be some NPCs, but honestly, I'd be cool with just them taking pictures. And then look for a new rich man for 24 hours. So obviously, Penelope cruising is gonna be basically all about her quest line will be all about sponging off Mr. Burns, arguing with Smithers, and then taking some scandalous pictures to ruin Smithers or whatever, or to destroy Smithers' reputation. And then Mr. Burns rejects her anyway, so she has to go look for a new man. And then for Queen Mel, I'm going to call it Queen Mel because we don't actually find out Mel's drag name, or at least I can't find anything. And I scoured through the episode and I don't think it's ever mentioned. So I think Queen Mel just works. I know we also have Queen Shanty, but whatever. It's fine. Tuck in Bone for 60 minutes. I just think this one could be kind of funny. So obviously Mel says her bone, I guess, because let's drag it out. Her bone, their bone, between her legs. So, I figured why not show that. So Mel will essentially be trying to tuck their bone in between their legs. Could be pretty funny. Try out new outfit for 4 hours. This could be at either Draggle Rock or PF Wang's, either one. Perform for 8 hours, again, Draggle Rock or PF Wang's. Show her true colours for 12 hours. So this will just be pretty much just like performing, you know, like almost like a catwalk thing, similar to the episode, you know, kind of jumping around maybe, you know, doing a few not dance moves, you know what I mean, like strutting around sort of thing, just like what they would do at a drag show. I don't know what you call it, strutting, I guess, or it's not really dancing necessarily. And then B, Sideshow Queen Mel for 24 hours. This will be at Krusty Lou Studios. And then finally, with Queen Shanty, we have try new hair dye for 60 minutes. So this will be Queen Shanty. She'll have like a red hair dye maybe, and she'll try it, and her hair will be red. And then she'll kind of like try like a new hair dye, like, you know, the blonde that she has there. Try a blonde, and then maybe try a black. You know, basically just trying constant new hair dyes. Help out drag queens' careers for 4 hours. This will be at Draggle Rock. Run Draggle Rock for 8 hours. That'll be at Draggle Rock. Drudge drag queens for 12 hours. So this will be something with an NPC, and I think it could be kind of funny to throw in some of the resident NPCs, like that one guy that, what was his name? Captain Flag, like, fights, you know, like all the resident NPCs, and just put them in drag. I think that could be kind of funny. So just put like a bunch of the resident NPCs, put them in like some sort of drag, and outside of the honestly, it doesn't have to be outside anywhere. It could just be on the street. Just basically on the street. Queen Shanty will be there on like sat down on like a little nice sofa or something, and then a little NPC will kind of walk up to her in drag, you know, do a few poses, and then Queen Shanty will like pull up like a 2 or a 1 or a 10, you know, like, you know, scoring them basically. And then obviously we have 3 different ones. And then buy and sell Tupperware for 24 hours. That will be at the Tupperware House, and if you don't own it for some weird reason, it'll be at the Brown House. So that is my event idea. I hope you like it. Yeah, I really wanted to do a Pride event, and I know that I didn't want to do like a typical Pride event, because if I was to honestly bring my sort of personal most requested Pride event, I would want them to do an episode on homophobia and add John, and we could also get some of the, you know, his store cockamines or whatever, cockamanis or whatever, and we could get like the plumbers, the Springfield plumbers thing, because he says it's his favorite location. It's so weird, and like his car and stuff like that. And so I think that would be the best one, honestly, was John, and maybe they could add Carl as well. That would be really awesome. John, Carl are my like 2 biggest sort of LGBT characters I want them to add. And after that, honestly, I really like Grizzly Sean. I think he'd be cool to get. I'm sure there's more, but those, off the top of my head, those are the ones. Barry, obviously, Sean's husband. But yeah, that is my event idea anyway. That's it for the most part. There you go. Tell me your thoughts, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.